It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
Right there, 54.
They go play action here on first down. They'll buy some time right. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete. And it's second down. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up second down.
1-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now that might be Titan football. It is. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Derrick Henry.
You know they pay me extra for this.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 46 yards. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. Pushing through the contact. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Jackson will throw again. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st.
10 at the 19-yard
The 4th
line.
down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
On the tackle.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete.
Complete to Corey
4
Davis.
yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 8-6 the score after 1.
Ravens 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe you bring...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Matt Judon. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the Titans' 26-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson out to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Jackson now. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now let's see what his offense can do. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
You can't stop me.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing on second down, Tannehill, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Derrick Henry.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Out of the gun, Tannehill, and that is incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Yards to go.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Sliding. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. And Jackson throwing once more. This is caught, and he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Now they go screen, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Titans 15, Ravens 12. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second and 11 now. Jackson dancing to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm BrianAkaDaddyB. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Titans.
Here we go. Ready?
A toss left, Henry. And he's got Rome. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And 5. At the Ravens' 6-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Gostkowski for the point after.
Extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 22, Ravens 12. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And here's Jackson on the option. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
It don't matter. It's okay.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes we...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Good job, man. Good job.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league, totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Is good.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Ravens 12. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Strip that ball. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. They'll go again with Dobbins. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. He's going deep for Bryant. It's caught inside the 25.
Today, baby.
Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. That 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Forced out to his left. 20. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And now look at him go.
What's up?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I'm like,
oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here is incomplete.
No, they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. That is caught at the 7. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally marked down at the 23. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a penalty.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Tannehill going to throw it. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. Bring it! And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
Today's final score, Titans.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.